Okay, so I believe the terminology is a red pill journey. Okay, which I don't quite know what that means. Red pill, blue pill, matrix, whatever, step out. But whatever, that's not the point right now. Okay, so I used to be an accountant, or well, I was a Chartered Institute of Management accountant. You know, mm, I had a professional job, not some idiot. But then I also have this. Alright, fine. Multiple sclerosis, degenerative neurological disease, whatever, which mostly affects my eyes and vestibular system, and fortunately, nothing to do with my motor function at the moment, really, other than tremors. But that's because I've got lesions in my cerebellum. I don't know. I don't understand this stuff. Anyway, the point is, I had a really bad attack in 2015, summer of 2015, and then I slowly, my hours, I never made it back to full-time work. I was doing part-time, and my boss was very understanding, and I thank him greatly for that. And but yeah, eventually I stopped working. So what was happening around that time, 2015? Oh, the US election. Oh, so what did I do? Yeah, I did. I paid attention to that. Yes, okay, fine. I did think about dabbling with trading on foreign currency markets. Okay, right. I didn't do a good job with that. I thought that with my... Anyway, it doesn't matter. But that's what, and I started, well, Obama was still in office, and I started listening to the daily press conferences, and I was following the releases in terms of job numbers and stuff like that. And yeah, I did. I noticed a disconnect between the stuff that the business news was saying, a disconnect between the markets, a disconnect, and what the White House was saying, and it also gave me a different perspective of Obama. And then, yeah, Trump started running, and it's Trump. I used to watch The Apprentice, the US version. I watched the UK version, but I watched the US version. Yeah, and yeah, it was good fun. It was with the Republican primaries. Yeah, I was a fan of John Kasich. If I was going to put a bet on, I'd have bet for John Kasich. I liked him, but yeah, I don't know. So I followed it. I followed a lot of it, and I had time. I had time to do that, and I had time to listen to and I did. I used to watch The Apprentice US, and I had an idea of, and back then you could still get old Trump stuff. Now, on the internet, a lot of it's been removed, and a lot of it is, well, memory hold. But also, you can't find it because there's so much content out there now about Trump, yeah? But he did an interview with Oprah Winfrey in, I don't know, 1980 something, 1990 something, and she spoke to him about running for the presidency because back in the day, he used to be, and I'm not sure if he was a registered Democrat or just a Democrat supporter, and they really wanted him to run. And back in the day, he was, they loved him, rightly or wrongly. I'd say wrongly back in the day. But just exposed a lot of hypocrisy, a lot of double standards, and then you start to see what the mainstream media is all about, And the more I listen to Trump with the rallies and the different Republican debates for the primaries or, leading up to the RNC, no, it just made sense. I like what he said. But I was still a Kasich supporter up until he pulled out. Like, who was left at the end of the day? Was it down to Trump and Ted Cruz or something? I can't remember. But I think a lot of us, we didn't start. It's like J.D. Vance, yeah? We didn't start out as Trump supporters. It's not like we just... We're not idiots, do you know what I mean? I'm not going to say he won it. Well, yeah, like he won us over. Like, it made sense. It made sense. And then when you see how the media reacts, when you see the bias, when you see, it's like the fix is in. And look at the 2016 election, and really Bernie should have had a chance, And I know, okay, yeah, the WikiLeaks stuff with Bernie, and yeah. Do you know that Hillary picked up all the superdelegates, so it was like game over for Bernie right from the start. But there was a lot of funds that were redirected towards Hillary, and just go educate yourselves. No, this sounds terrible now, but that's it. And all I've done ever since then is, and I don't watch the mainstream media. I don't have a TV. I don't watch the TV. And when I say I'm on YouTube, yeah, but I used to listen to the White House press briefings. I watch Trump rallies. If there's a debate on, I will look for something that's showing the full debate. If Trump makes remarks, or whoever, Biden or Obama or Harris, if they make remarks, I will look for the full remarks. I don't need other people to tell me what I think. I know what I think. I can make my own mind up. I don't know how to say this, but just because apparently a lot of the hardcore Democrat voters are educated people, and you're just potentially just towing the line. But you're educated than that. You're smarter than that. So go speak to your family, speak to your friends, pay attention to what's happening. Local. Look at the local reporting. Follow the local news. Step outside your comfort zone. I'm not going to tell you where to step, and I'm not going to pretend YouTube is a minefield. I follow a lot of LawTube. That's a different kettle of fish right now. I would love to talk about that, but I won't. Anna Kasparian did it for me. From the Young Turks. I have an open mind. That's it. Just have an open mind and think, because it's important. It's important to a lot of people, a lot of people around the world. I know that sounds crazy. I know. I don't have anything beneficial to at this point, so. But that's how I started I got knocked out of my hamster wheel. I used to be on a hive and earning the money and paying the mortgage and everything was, and I got knocked out of my hamster wheel. And all of a sudden I had time on my hands. But yeah, I went down some YouTube rabbit holes. I did. I'm not going to pretend. But when it comes to Trump, I watched rallies, press briefings,